Hi, I'm Janice, and welcome to part 4 of the Make Growth Happen series, where we take a more holistic approach to business growth. Today, we will be looking at the first growth driver, which is a conscious decision to grow. We've already looked at part of it last week, and now we'll just continue. But before that, if you have not yet downloaded the workbook, please do so. The link will be in the chat. Now, let's continue. What we spoke about when it comes to a conscious decision to grow, we spoke about being intentional about growth and making preparation for growth. We spoke about 5 things that you need to do last time. Now, we're going to do the other 5. Now, one of the first things you want to be thinking about is really having a strong sense of purpose and determination. Now, I'll break it down. When you think about a strong sense of purpose, that purpose really is a guiding light that aligns your decisions, your strategies, and your actions towards that growth objective. So we're thinking about a strong sense of purpose. Now, we're also thinking about determination. Determination plays an important role in really fueling that drive and the resilience that are needed for you to be able to overcome all the different challenges and setbacks that come when you are on your journey towards growth. The other thing we want to be thinking about when you're preparing for growth is be willing to take decisive actions that drive growth. And this means really to make those bold and calculated moves that propel growth. And it also means establishing those daily routines. And it's not just thinking about doing 1 or 2 things and that's it. You set up things like your power hours and you decide, okay, these are the things that I must do all the time. And you take action, because each action, no matter how small it is, it contributes to the larger picture of success. And once you are consistent in making those meaningful steps and adhering to the productive routines, you will be establishing a strong foundation for sustainable growth. So really think about the actions that you need to take. Next thing we want to think about is taking a thoughtful and deliberate approach to nurturing relationships. When we think about relationships and nurturing relationships, we want to think of 3 things. First thing, you need to understand that when we have positive, valuable relationships, they make a great impact on our businesses. The second thing you need to think about is that different seasons call for different relationships, and it's okay to let go of different people when their season have ended, and hold on to the people who you know will be with you during your next season. And also ask yourself, who do I need with me in that season of growth? And the third thing you want to think about is that fostering relationships, having those meaningful relationships, are way beyond just simple transactions. They go way beyond that. They are about really having those connections where you build that trust, you build that respect, and obviously you have that mutual benefit. So really think about who you need along with you on that growth journey. The next one we need to think about when we're preparing for growth is ensuring that your consumption of information is aligned to your vision. Our vision really helps us to know the difference between the good thing and the right thing. There are many things that are good. There are many things that we need to be hearing about. But are they good things? Are they there's some of them may be good things, but are they the right things? And think about what you're reading, what you're watching. Think about, even the courses that you're doing. There's so much information out there. But ask yourself, is it aligned to my vision? Do I need to be reading that now? Or maybe I can leave it for another time along my journey. Or maybe it's just not for me at all. Really think about that. And be bold enough to deal with distractions. When distractions come, if something you realize, okay, this is not in line with my vision, you tell yourself this is a distraction and I need to treat it as a distraction. So not every information that is really important for us at that time of our journey. So we need to know what is important and what is a distraction and deal with the distractions, take what you need and continue on your journey to growth. And the final thing you want to think about when you're preparing for growth is about structuring your business in a way that facilitates growth. So start thinking of how you're going to build that solid foundation that will support growth. Now, that involves what system you need to be designing. Also, what processes you need to put in place for the business. Also, ask yourself what technologies that you need, right? And what are the practices that you need to be establishing for the business. Really think about those things. Sit down, write these things down, and put those things in place as part of your action plan, because you need to do these things in preparation for growth. So I'm looking forward to sharing with you next week as we'll continue with the series of Make Growth Happen. And as usual, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and send me an email or a direct message, and I'm happy to answer any questions.